This isn't a democracy anymore.
Welcome to another special breaking news edition of Hacks in Action. And I'm your host, Rick Grimes. And in the following video, you're not going to see so much as clips of people cheating. I'm going to give you the proof as to some of the comments that I received in my comment section. Question 1. There's a delay on his camera. That's why it doesn't line up. Well, we'll put a clip in the very next clip you see after this. Will be of STORMEN TV's exact type, model, Logitech camera. The exact camera that STORMEN TV uses. And he is going to display in H1Z1, not just any other game, but H1Z1. He's going to do it at 120 frames. He's going to show you exactly what you see off of STORMEN's screen. The exact same thing. And you're going to notice there is no delay. Here, without further ado, is that clip.
Hey guys, I just recently watched the Rick Grimes video, and I thought the content was interesting as well as some of the comments. So a lot of people are saying that there's a delay between the Logitech camera and what is actually going on. And I've run Logitech cameras for years. I definitely do not feel that is the case, or I wouldn't even be using them. So I'm running the same camera as STORMEN TV. I'm not making this to prove that he's a hacker or not. You know, I leave that up to Rick Grimes and the guys that like to provide that kind of content. But I do want to kind of truth find some of these issues, like the Logitech camera having a delay. So I'm going to record this 120 frames per second, and then we'll slow it down and see. So I'm going to make a couple of large swipes here. I'll go large on the keyboard cam, and we'll just take a look. Okay, I'm going to try not to lift during it, obviously. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll slow that down and kind of see what that looks like. Alright guys, the audio is going to sound kind of funny here. I'm just slowing it down in VLC. I'm going to leave the audio on. So these are some of the swipes that I performed. This is at 0.5 speed, and then we'll slow it down even further. We'll go down to 0.1 even. So here we go. We're going to play this. Left during it, obviously. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was 0.5 speed. I'm going to slow it down to 0.1. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, and now here comes the 0.1 playback of 120 frames per second. Logitech camera running at 30 frames per second. That should not create any kind of delay from the camera to what we see on stream. You're seeing less frames, but not delayed frames. So let's go ahead. Here it comes. Alright, so there you have it. In my opinion, it's pretty conclusive evidence that there is not any kind of delay between the camera and what you are actually seeing on stream. So, just a little fact for you. Thanks for watching.
Wow. Now that clip definitely clears up that question. There is no delay. That is quite amazing. So for all the fanboys out there who are slinging names and throwing around some insults, I just want to let you know that you're wrong. There is no delay on his camera. Question number 2. How come Stormen TV hasn't been banned yet? Well, that, my friends, I have some proof for you as to why players are not being banned. And for those who have stated in the chat and comments that maybe it's because they are streamers, top streamers at that, this may be an indication that you were correct. And here is that piece of evidence right now. Okay, so this is another letter that I have received, and I wanted to show everybody in the community this. A lot of questions arise. Why hasn't he been banned yet if he's a cheater? What, he should have been caught. If he was cheating, he'd be banned by now. I mean, a ton of comments along those lines, people. You know, you've seen them. You've probably written them, okay? And the question has come across my mind too. So I'm not unlike you, okay? I'm just like you. Why is he not banned? Let me tell you something. This particular individual who sent me this has been suspended 3 times by DaybreakGames. First 2 times, 3 days each. 3 and 3. That's 6 days total for cheating. Same thing, cheating. This was the 3rd offense. He received a 7-day suspension due to cheating. He's a top streamer in his perspective language, if you will. And it seems to me that, well, it's pretty clear that they are not enforcing this this program, this fair play program properly. And if you wondered why certain people maybe have taken a 3-day vacation from the game, or they had to go away for a little bit, it could have been because they took a 3-day vacation because they got suspended. Who knows? I know Stormen took a few days off. Could have been a suspension. Yeah. Could have been he just took a vacation. Yeah. Who knows? You would never know, because these are just little pitiful 3-day suspensions, 7-day suspensions for obvious things like, holy shit, cheating. Now, I know you're going to say, well, what is cheating? Okay, let me go ahead and explain this to you. There are exploits, or exploiting, or taking advantage of exploits. That is not cheating. That's a different code. And if it was exploiting, it would say exploiting, because I've been suspended for exploiting. I used to use on the old map, I would jump on the roof using the door glitch. I was suspended 3 days for using the door glitch. I mean, I had no idea it was a suspendable offense. When I first did it, I just watched my partner, who I joined up randomly in a random 2s, and he did it, so I just tried to follow him. He showed me how to do it, and I tried it. Lo and behold, a couple days later, boom. And see, the thing is, I got a kill on the roof, so I think that guy reported me, and that's how I got suspended. But literally, and I got an email about that saying I was exploiting, or using exploits is what it said. Using exploits. And this is cheating. This falls under the realm of ESP, aimbot, autolock, silent aim, all that shit. Any kind of aim assist program with ESP is cheating. If it was just ESP, it would say cheating-ESP. Cheating means he was using all of or they couldn't tell how many he was using, or if it was just it was just a generic code for cheating. So he's using ESP, aimbot, anything, okay? And so there's the code, 7 days. And I wanted you guys to sit and think about that as to why top streamers aren't banned. This guy he gets thousands of people watching him on Twitch. I don't even know this I don't know how this could happen. I don't get it. They sent out these big letters about how, hey, these people are gonna be watching the games. We're gonna have GMs inside the game to make us feel bullshit. That's just bullshit. There ain't no GMs in the game. Ain't nobody in this game doing shit to help the players out who are legit. They're just there to line their own greasy ass pockets. Okay? DaybreakGames don't care about you, the players. They don't care about the honest players. They don't care about the dishonest players, apparently. Not enough to stop them. As long as they're making money or showing the game off to other people, as long as they're doing something to help the community, you know, they'll be shown leniency. And that's all I have to say on this. It's bullshit. This, bullshit. Man, I do not know what to tell you about that. That totally just, whew, I get totally upset about that when I see and read that note that I got from that guy again. That message from Daybreak, that blows my mind. Okay, so I'll let you guys feel that evidence out for yourselves. Let it sit. Let it stew. Think about justification for that type of punishment. Think about what they should do instead of doing that kind of punishment. Think about what you should tell them they should do about that punishment. And lastly, but not least important, just last in the row, we have a question or comment saying, hey, look, his hand looks like it's doing the same motion. Look, he's flicking with it. Hey, look, he's doing the same sort of motions. This video is going to show you what a low field of view, or FOV, aimbot, or autolock bot will look like in real play with hand cam available to watch as you play. You would never know he's cheating by just looking at the flick of his hand on the camera. If your total and complete area of proof is in fact his hand in that bottom right hand corner, then I want you to know that you are officially proven wrong, as it is totally possible and 100% probable this is what he's using when he's playing the game. LYNDONFPS, that clip you are going to see next after I'm done speaking right now will be of a picture image of the last video I did. Stormen TV and LYNDONFPS. That would be part 12. Go to the LYNDONFPS portion of it. I want you to watch as his reticle locks onto the individual while he's backpedaling, strafing to the side, as that reticle does not move from that target's head, center, dead on. You cannot dispute the evidence, people. You cannot call it fake. I have proof in front of you. We are demonstrating it live for you. It is plausible and 100% fact that this is what he's using. Today, as of the 8th of January, DR.DISRESPECT confirms on live stream that top streamers will be banned. So, if you think that Rick Grimes and Hacks in Action are in fact not correct, I would suggest making sure you dot and cross all of your letters properly before you decide to make such bold accusations towards my channel and my proof and evidence. I would suggest that you definitely mark this date down in your calendar as the day that I proved all of the haters wrong. This is the day you've all been dreading. Reality. Here is that clip.
I just want to make a little video to prove something here. With the whole Sub-Raza clips going on lately, and everybody saying, oh, he can't be cheating, oh, you know, he's streaming, oh, we need hand cams will solve everything, and the Snapchat videos going around showing how, you know, oh, he's moving his hand around like that, and it kind of matches. Okay, sure, we'll do a hand cam test. no, Reddit. I'm sitting here with my hand cam on, right? Am I cheating? Well, you wouldn't be able to tell unless I did something like this, now would you? Right.
Boy,
A lot of good that hand cam video.
that looks familiar, like Lyndon
Pretty much
FPS
just
on
like
that roof.
Raza. You know, I'm moving my hand around. I'm getting all over there. I'm doing a lot of the aiming myself.
Looks like Stormen TV,
That's
huh?
a slight aim correction. That's a slight aim correction. That's a slight aim correction.
This is exactly what Stormen TV has. This is exactly what T-Thump has. This is exactly what Lyndon FPS has. A low field of view.
Right? I'm using a hand cam. My hand movements
Hack.
vaguely match what's happening on screen with the slight aim correction. This is what's known as a low FOV aimbot. I'm sitting about right here, click it, oh look, it snapped. Oh look, it kind of snapped a little bit, now I'm on his face. Oh look, there it is, there's a headshot. It won't be obvious unless there I am. Right? Recoil control. I'm not moving my mouse down. Guys, this is not the Bezier curve aimbot that he's using. I don't even know if I said that right. See, basically the aimbot that he's using is it did this little weird snap thing and this over jiggle, and basically what it is it takes where you are and then it draws a curve in some random direction. And the aimbot has to walk along that curve with smoothing to get to the person's head or chest or fucking dick, whatever bone you set it as. I'm using a very simple cheat off the fucking front page of Google that costs $15 a month. Or, no, it's probably about like $7 a month. Anyway. And that's how legit this shit can look. Oh no, I'm moving my mouse all around. I have to be legit, right? Does it match what's going on screen? Does it, Reddit? How's the hand cam video theory going for you now? Do you still believe that that'll help? You still believe that in any way fucking help the situation? Let's go ahead and just take an op, for example. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. This doesn't do the Bezier curve. This just goes straight to them. See? I can spray over here, use a slight recoil control system, and then, oh, now I'm on him. How the fuck does that hand cam work now?
Man, that was awesome. It felt good and felt great to be vindicated. All the chat and all the fanboys out there saying that this is just BS. Let me tell you, all of you are silenced. Nothing you can say. So, without any more commentary, because I believe the evidence speaks for itself, I'm going to leave you with The Search for the Truth Continues. I'm your host, Rick Grimes. It's been a pleasure. Good evening and good night.
How can you defend that? You're not seeing things right, but you can come back from this. I know you can.